Dave, can we chase this with a little light story about your afternoon yesterday?
So yeah,
You got the sticks out, I hear.
I got the sticks out. Yesterday I was like, man, I haven't played a personal round. I played a scramble a couple weeks ago, but I hadn't played like a real round of golf since everything went down. So like late February probably. And I was like, I'm going to go out to Lions, which is the kind of historical municipal course in Austin. It was Ben Crenshaw's course growing up.
Gentle Ben, as they call it.
Gentle Ben, your favorite nickname. Gentle Ben's course. It was one of the first segregated courses in what's the Texas or the South?
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, that's like the historical.
I did not.
That's why it's like designated. There's the Save Muni thing, which basically the university wants to take it and put dorms there. It's a historical site, so they can't. Long story short, I was like, I'm gonna go play. Went out by myself, just gonna try to play quick. Got paired up with a dude.
So it was just you two, just to be clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got paired up with this dude, Ryan, and I'm like, okay, what's up, man? We seemed like cool. And he was playing in Crocs, shorts, Crocs.
He was swagging.
He was sleeved up. He had sleeves, leg tats. He was hardcore looking, dude. He was built like a fire hydrant.
You texted us and you were like, I'm playing golf with a certified bad boy now.
Dude, he was ripping cigs, chain ripping cigs, playing in Crocs, and power drinking Lone Star, tall boys.
I've never seen you smoke a cigarette. I don't know if you've ever smoked a cigarette. I really wish you smoked a cigarette with him yesterday.
If he would have he offered me a Budweiser, which was weird because he was drinking Lone Star, and I was like, this doesn't.
He was trying to unload his Bud Heavies on you?
I think he was.
They'd been sitting in his trunk in his bag for
And
like the last 7 months.
I had to let him know. I was like, dude, I can't drink for like a few more days. And he was like the perfect guy to get paired with because he didn't be like, oh, why not? He didn't ask like a lot of unnecessary questions. Like he didn't dig in too deep. The entire time we played, we talked nothing but golf, and not like professional golf, but like just about the course, what courses he likes to play, different kind of shot. Like we got real technical. We got in the weeds on like the game of golf, and it was great. But this dude, so I went out and I was happy. I put up an 86, legit 86, and I was like, you know what? I hadn't played forever. And I hit the ball well. And this dude went out and threw a 76 in my face, and like the most legit 76 I've seen in years.
No one's doing a 76 in Crocs. No one.
First time he's played Lions.
He just waxed you in Crocs.
He had my dumb ass trying to like remember like oh yeah, this green slopes real hard left to right, like trying to give him course knowledge, and I hadn't played Lions in like a year and a half. So he absolutely waxed me, but
Surprising that guy's never played Lions before. Like that's Lions
he hasn't lived
clientele.
here. He just moved here from Cali.
Okay.
I don't know what part, but I want to
Gotcha.
say I think, judging by like something he said, maybe like Sacramento, like North Side. Shout out Nate Diaz.
I don't play lines often, but I love playing lines because you can literally wear whatever you want.
It's been
Well, he
years
was wearing
since
a-
I played Lions, man.
He wore a T-shirt and shorts. The T-shirt said "Papa some beer." It was a bar in Mexico.
Swag.
Sick. And dude, his game, he teed it up low with the driver. Lions, you only need to hit driver like 5 or 6 holes. You don't even need to, but you can hit driver legitimately like 6 or 7 holes maybe. He would tee it up, got his driver, get over the ball. He would do the thing where he would tap the top of the ball with the bottom of his driver, and that was like his trigger. And then he would put the club down, and then he put like a pretty basic move on it, but he hit like a baby fade every shot and legitimately hit almost every fairway, hit almost every green. The greens he didn't hit, he was a scratch chipper of the golf ball. Like, amazing. And
I just love this guy.
dude, it was shocking. And
Did you get his digits? Or I want,
No,
I don't know how to
man.
play.
Like,
I want
Is
to
he-
play
is
with
he
wanted
trying to
to-
link and build at the Wash Media Golf Outing?
dude, I legit wanted to. I didn't know how to approach it when we finished. He like goes, "Hey man, I know we're not touching right now, but he gave me knuckles."
Oh, hell yes.
You got to knuckle that man up.
Yeah.
But he also informed me at some point on the back nine that he's got some psychic abilities, which is sick.
Maybe that's why he's so good. Golf is a
Maybe.
mental game.
That's what I told him. I said, hey, and I made the joke, "Hey man, if you're psychic, can you come read this putt?" Which in retrospect, like actually doesn't really make sense.
No,
I
it
should have said, "Am I going to make this putt?" Would have been like the better joke, but he laughed, and he clearly knew what he was talking about because
Such
like
a dad joke from you.
yeah, I know it's not good. On the 17th tee or 18th tee, he finally was like, he had seen enough of my swing to be like, to make some comments, like unsolicited, which I would normally not be into. But he's like, man, dude, he's like, I can tell you're miss, man. You're flaring. When you flare it right, it's because you're aimed. You think you're going to play like 10 to 15-yard draw, but like your natural swing is a baby draw. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, man, you hit the ball. He's like, you hit the ball well. You put a good move on it. He's like, you just embrace your pimpness.
Why have you not embraced your pimpness?
He said, aim for the middle of the fairway and embrace your pimpness.
Dude.
And dude, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking embrace my pimpness.
I wish you and him would have like gotten like real buddy, taken a photo together at the end of the round, just post it, and you're just boys for the rest of your lives. Well, this isn't the last we've seen of him.
So I thought there was a time where I thought one of us might have had a hole in one, because there's some blind uphill par threes that we both on multiple occasions hit like shots that looked like they were all over it, and I was like, dude, if either of us went in the hole, we're getting a pick off, like me and Ryan.
Oh yeah.
And it's so funny, man. Like he made friends with the group behind us, and it was these two young ladies, probably not my age, so not that young, and a dude. And at the turn, the dude left, so it was just these two young ladies, and they continued to play the back nine. We got on the 10th tee box, and they were waiting there. They had like jumped ahead after the dude left, so they were now ahead of us, and they were like wanting to play with us. And he was kind of getting flirty with one of them. And I was like, oh, where's this going? And they were the two drunk. They were very drunk. They were the drunkest people in Austin yesterday on a Monday. And
that's so aggressive to just go black out on a golf course on a Monday.
He saw – the funniest thing, though, was he saw how bad they were and realized how they would have slowed us down, because, like, they were just beyond hammered. And he's like, yeah, you know what? We're just going to play through. And I was like, dude, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I could tell. He's like, I could tell you didn't want to slow down. And he's like, man, that wouldn't have been fun. I'm like, yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah. Dude, he knows all.
He does.
He knows all.
Shout out to him, man. Lions is a fun. If you're in Austin and I don't know if it's a good course if when everything opens up and it's a bachelor
It's
party.
not a nice course.
It's not nice, but it's in good shape.
Fun.
The amenities suck, but it's
a muni inside the city, like this inside the city.
Yeah, like in Austin.
So if you know that going in, you probably have a good idea of what to expect.
I don't traditionally like getting paired up with people that I don't know on the golf course, because I just get very nervous. I don't. It's just the comfort level is not there for me. But the times that I have, I've always come out of it being like, you know what, that was a good time.
Yeah, the first tee box, it's like, all right, I got to get to know this person over the next 4.5 hours or whatever. But usually it ends up being like, that was actually really enjoyable. I got to meet somebody new. We got to bullshit a little bit.
He saw that I brought my Bluetooth speaker, and he goes, brought your speaker? He goes, hey, man, feel free to turn up. I love to rock out. I was like, cool,
Of course
man.
he does.
So
Yeah, of course he loves to rock
so like
out.
that put the pressure on me. I was like, I got to find something that like we'll both be into. And I just ended up, my go-to for like a road trip with people I'm not that familiar with or don't know their musical taste is Tom Petty Spotify Radio.
There you go.
Because I'm like, it's got
Perfect,
something for
yeah.
everybody, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
And, a little Steely Dan. It was good.
Don't get me started on Steely, dude.
It was good, man.